How's everybody doing today? Hey, having some technical difficulties here. I apologize for that. This is basic audio and video recording equipment, so we'll do our best. I apologize for any inconveniences that may happen along the way. Again, how is everybody doing on this fine Monday night? Today was crappy. Soaking rains. I got into a drowned rat at work. Rains and the high wind was very dangerous. I was in the garage most of the day, which was great. Just getting some machines up and ready for to go back into service for tomorrow or the next day or whenever we're ready to get them in. Tonight I'm just going to touch on a couple of brief topics. How eating affects your mood. Can a diet put you in a good or a bad mood? And the 8 changes that you should try and hold still to make that change for a better mood. So I came up with 8 different changes you can make to your diet to increase your mood and lessen the chances of depression. So then we'll go on from that and we'll stay getting and staying motivated. Alright, so I'm looking for at least some of my team members to jump on if they're out there. Get some questions and comments going. I got my shake going. Just worked out. Just did my Lift 4 program. Chest and triceps with a HIIT segment after that, as well as an ab workout. So while I'm waiting to see if anybody's going to jump on here, I wanted to show you a couple of things that we have to offer. Stuff that I work out with, stuff that I get results with. Because I just posted a picture on the scale. I'm at 243.6, and that's with workout clothes on, with shorts and workout pants, sneakers, socks, and a tank top. Doesn't weigh much, but probably at around 243. I started at 270, guys, 270 pounds, and I was as lazy gets. I've been in this fitness thing for 20 plus years. I've been doing it a long time. I've tried a whole bunch of different things. I've gotten bigger, I've gotten smaller. Never really had anything that maintained the way this program does. This program almost, if you use it, if you buckle down and use it, the program will get the results, because that's what it's designed to do. Every program is geared to every different individual. There's something for everybody. You can pick and choose what you want to do. There's, I think, 70 workouts. We just got a new workout on board, a boxing routine. So it's great. Extreme amounts of cardio, body movements. You're throwing punches, you're jumping around, you're dancing around. I mean, it's boxing. I mean, how can you not get in shape? I used to train to box. I used to train to kickbox in martial arts, and it was severely rigorous training. A lot of cardio, a lot of movement, to get your breath up. So anyway, at the gym, I lift heavy. All right, so I'm home now. I have a basic set of dumbbells. The highest I go up to is a 40-pound pair. So I have 40 all the way down to 1 pounders that my little daughter uses to do some of her stuff, because she works out with us too. Even the young ones can get into it. You just got to watch them, make sure their form stays good, teach them the right form, and teach them not to overdo it. And get them involved at a young age, and that'll be embedded in them. Healthy eating habits, healthy routines with exercising and stuff, and hygiene. Get them brushing their teeth every day when they get up, make their bed every day when they get up. Keep them in a routine. That's what I found works for our kids. I mean, it might not work for every child, but we have a schedule. Especially now with the COVID stuff, everybody's out of school. All the kids are out of school, teachers and students. It's a tough time for everybody. A lot of people are financially disabled right now, so it's tough. And I'm fortunate enough to be an essential part of the workforce because we make aggregate material for emergency personnel that are doing road work and whatnot. So we are considered essential for line workers and stuff, and water department and all that kind of stuff. So I'm fortunate enough to be back to work. So anyway, this little thing, this balance ball, also available through us. I never in my wildest dreams would think I'd be using one of these things. Deirdre, how are you? Nice to see you on. I never thought in a million years I'd be using one of these balance balls to do any of my workouts, because like I said, I lift heavy in the gym, deadlifts, bench press, squats, you know, all the Gunga Din stuff. I lift things up and put them down. But since I've been working out at home, I've been using this program, and it's amazing. I've gone from 270 to 243. I just took a picture on the scale tonight. I'm 243 pounds. I feel great. My goal weight is 230 because I have muscle on me, so it's going to be, I don't want to lose the muscle. I want to just cut the fat off, and that's what's happening now. I'm just shredding fat off like lightning. I mean, it's been less than a month. I've been doing this program faithfully, and I've already gone from 270 to 243. So that's almost 30 pounds in less than a month. If you put the work in, if you stay rigorous with your diet, if you concentrate on your diet as a first and foremost thing to do, the diet is the most important thing. Nutrition, you have to fuel your body. If you don't fuel your body properly, it's not going to run properly. You're not going to feel right. Okay? So you have to fuel it properly. Which brings me to, well, no, let me show you a couple other things. So I use these sliders. They're like little Frisbees. You know, you put them on your hands and you do push-ups and you slide your hands and you I never thought I'd use these things either. Those are for girls, you know what I mean? But, oh my God, I can't believe what this stuff does. These bands, these tension bands, they're interchangeable. All these bands can go on all these different handles and you can interchange them, and they're different resistances. Time under tension, resistance training. We have those too. These types of bands. All these different resistance bands that you wrap on your legs, and you're doing your legs and your glutes and stuff to add tension. So these are all different ways you can up the resistance to create time under tension for your muscle groups. Where I'm not lifting as much weight as I would at the gym, I need time under tension. I need higher volume. I need time under tension. And I need supersetting, which is a workout set followed by another workout set of a different muscle group. So you're supersetting, as well as HIIT and cardio and abs and all that's thrown in there. So all that comes into play to what's happening with my body, the changes going into my body. I mean, I'm posting pictures of what I'm eating. I just want people to know that this stuff works, and if you stick to it, man, the sky's the limit. I mean, I'm going for goals. Like, one of my goals is to complete one of my man Sean T's workouts. I can't get through them right now. I'm just not in good enough shape. I'm still just getting going on this whole body movement thing. I can lift a lot of weight, yeah, but I'm not in shape. Just because you can lift a lot of weight doesn't mean your body's in shape. It's a different movement. You know, the working end of the muscle group, natural movements. That's what this stuff's all about. You're balancing muscles, pliability, stretching, you know, staying movable. So all these things I've been using, which I never thought I'd use a day in my life working out. And at first it felt weird. You know, I felt a little strange strapping a band around my thighs and doing squats with 3 bands wrapped around my thighs. But, oh my God, it's unbelievable, the tension that it puts on you when you're doing squats with light dumbbells. And then you change up your squats. You're not doing a barbell squat, so you got your dumbbells. You do a goblet squat, which is a front-loaded squat, so you're going to hit your front of your quads more. And then you just do other little workouts. There's a bazillion and one different things you can do from home, including body weight exercises, which I'll get into down the road. So, like I said, your eating habits. So, eating affects mood. Okay, I wanted to touch on this because one of my team members had a question on it. So I wanted to touch on it briefly. I didn't get to do a team call last night because it was Easter and I didn't want to jump on and you know, everybody's doing whatever they're doing for Easter. So I figured I'd just go live tonight and just kind of make it a double whammy, get the group involved and get the, you know, main feed on too. So can diet put you in a good or a bad mood? What do you think? Yeah, of course it can. So if you're eating like crap, if you're putting crap into your body, if you're heavily carb loading, if you're eating a lot of carbs, a lot of sweets, it's gonna give you an initial spike of serotonin and dopamines in the brain. It's gonna give a quick spike because of the sugars and stuff. Excuse me, but then you're gonna crash. So you need the proper fuel. You need the proper fuel to feel better. So the proper fuel goes along with a diet plan. Obviously, I didn't know how to diet. I've never known how to diet. I never followed a diet in life. I got some of the best cooks in my family you've ever seen in the whole wide world. Christ, they should all be chefs. So I ate good growing up. And I never dieted. But I'm starting to now. I'm 43 years old. My body's changing. I never thought I could change my body in the way that I'm changing it now at 43 years old. I thought it was over. I thought, yeah, I'm done. I'm married. I got kids. I'm all done. I'm just going to sit back. No. Man, at 43 years old, I'm dropping fat off my body. It's melting off. And I love it. And part of it's due to these shakes I drink. I drink a shake for breakfast every morning, and I drink one after I work out. And it's got so many nutrients in it and proteins. It's a full meal. It is a beverage, it's a liquid, so you do have to eat. It's not like you can just drink these shakes and magic happens, no, but it's a quick little fix, you know what I mean? If you, like tonight, it's a little late to eat my meal that I have, so I had enough calories throughout the day where I can just add this in for dinner instead of eating a meal and going to bed with a full belly. I can just drink this and it'll be easily digested in my system. I'll wake up refreshed in the morning. I'll have another one of these on the way to work in the morning. A snack in between lunch, and then eat my lunch, and so on and so on. I have a daily routine, and I stick to that routine. Because sticking to a routine, it becomes second nature eventually. What happens? You start working, right? You get out of high school, whatever, you start working. Everything becomes a routine, and then you just follow that throughout your life. You get up, you brush your teeth, you make your bed, boom, boom, boom. It's routine. It's second nature. So the more you do this stuff, the more you exercise, the more you diet, whatever you're into, as far as being healthy goes, the more you do it and the more you track it and the more you see results in the way you feel, you're going to have a routine, okay, if you stay dedicated, all right? Dedication. You can't just do this for a couple days and expect to be superhuman. It doesn't work like that. This is a marathon, people. This is a marathon. You have to run the full marathon in order to get the goals that you want to reach. You know, everybody says, why isn't this working? Why isn't this working? Well, what are you doing? You know, talk to me. What are you doing? Well, I'm eating pancakes for breakfast with syrup on them and butter, and then I'm eating this and that, and I'm eating that, and I'm drinking coffee with creamer and sugar in it. All right, well, there's part of your answer. Your diet's off. Okay, get a dietitian or research it yourself, or contact me or my wife. My wife's a Portion Fix coach, you know, certified. I'm not certified, but I got a lot of experience and I do a lot of research. So, you know, as far as getting pointers from people or talking to people, I could be one of the people that you need to call or talk to. Message me. I can give you some pointers. I've been doing this a long time. So if the proper fuel is in your body, your gut is healthier. All right? The bacteria in your gut is healthier, and your gut's working properly. And if your digestion's working properly, you get your metabolism up, all right? Your anabolic effect in your muscles, and the foods are going to feed your muscle groups quicker and more to the point. You're not going to have waste, all right? If you if you put yourself in the right calorie bracket for what you're looking for, whether you need a caloric surplus or a caloric decrease, or if you just want a maintenance calorie diet to stay where you're at, you got to calculate that to what you're doing and for who you are as an individual. You can't just say, oh, I'm going to eat 1,000 calories a day and that'll be fine. No, you have to do the research or have someone do it for you. There's a math equation that goes along with doing this, and we do that for people, and we get them on board with things that work for them. So your gut health, the way you digest food, it's been known to affect the way you feel. It's been known to affect your mood. If you overeat, what's everybody do at Thanksgiving? They stuff their face and they hit the chair and they fall asleep. I do it. I know I do it. I can't help it. You know, I have a weakness. It's food. But you feel like crap. You get tired. You run down because it's a crash. Your body doesn't know what to do. It's trying to process too much food. We're supposed to eat the size of our stomach. Okay, is the size of our fist. It's supposed to be. It's not supposed to be all swollen and full of mass quantities of food all the time like this human society is doing. Okay, so you got to have the right portions. You got to have the right nutrients. You got to have the right amount of proteins, the right amount of fibers, the right amount of fats, healthy fats. You know, there's so many things that go along with it. It's a process to put it all together. But once you find what works for you, and once you find the click that clicks in, all of a sudden it's going to go click, and your body's just going to stop burning fat like a machine. Like a machine, once you find what works for you. But it takes somebody with a little bit of knowledge to be able to do that for you. And that's what we're here for. So, these 8 changes that I discussed in the beginning for a better mood. So there's 8 things that I found that you could do to better your mood or try and pull out of a depression per se. I'm not saying it cures depression because that would be insane. I suffer from depression. I have for a long time. So a lot of this stuff is very personal to me, and that's why I take it so seriously. I'm not on here to bullshit anybody by any means. I take this very seriously. I put a lot of work into this. I put a lot of time into this. I could be upstairs sitting on my couch right now, you know, watching TV with my kids and my wife, but I'm down here putting the work into this because I want people to know this. I want to get this out there. My new thing is I'm trying to change this world one individual at a time. I want to change this world because I don't like the way this world's going. I don't like the direction it's going. I've been down a bad road in my life. You know, I've been up and down. I got family that had my back through thick and thin. And, you know, and I thank them for that. But now it's time to buckle down, and I want to do something right. I want to change the world for the better. If I don't, I don't. But at least I can say I tried. Okay, I tried. I put an effort in, and I put an honest effort in to do so. So, I'm trying to change the world. That's a big task. So if you just want to change your mood, here's 8 things you might want to try. First and foremost, do not banish carbs. Sorry, it's disconnecting. This storm is bad. I might get cut off. I don't know. There's 70 plus mile an hour winds out there right now, but it's cutting in and out, and I apologize for that. But it is what it is. I just hope everybody stays safe and nothing happens to anybody. Nobody gets hurt. Everybody's loved ones are safe. So, again, number 1, do not banish carbs. Absolute no-no. Your body needs carbs. These zero-carb diets, they're fads. Your body is not meant to survive without carbohydrates. Okay? It's a necessity. It's an essential part of a diet, a carb. I want you to know that. I want you to understand that, and I want to get that point across. Do not banish carbs. You can carb cycle, which is on and off, on one day, off one another day. I wouldn't do that steady no-carb diet for any length of time at all, because all it's going to do is make you fatigued. It's going to make you stink, and it's going to make you feel like shit. All right? I'll be just blunt. Shit. It makes you feel like shit. So don't totally banish carbs. Choose the right carbs. Choose carbs with a lot of high fiber in them, like a vegetable. Choose veggies with high fibers. Fruits, Fruits are a good carb, but too much fruit's no good. People think, oh, I'm eating healthy, I'm eating fruits and veggies and blah, blah, blah. No, you can have too much of that too, because they have carbs in them. Yes, they do. Greens are not your answer to everything. Fruits are not your answer to everything. Everything's got to be in moderation. There's a portion. There's a proper portion of every nutrient throughout your day in your diet that you're supposed to have at certain times throughout the day. All right? So we'll fall back on this for a minute, which brings me to this. Say you're a calorie counter. All right? You're on one of those fad diets, the calorie diets. All right? Somebody that doesn't know anything about nutrition, they're going to take this calorie diet with no training and they say, oh, okay, I can eat 1,800 calories for the day. That's the calorie deficit that they're putting in me for month one. I'm going down from 2,000 to 1,800 for month one. That's my 200 calorie deficit for that first month. Because you don't want to go into a total caloric deficit immediately, because your body will just go insane and you'll be so hungry you'll just end up binge eating. And that's no good, because you'll put on twice as much weight twice as fast, because your body's going to hold on to it. It's going to grab onto all that and it's going to store it. It's not going to want to let it go. So it's the hardest thing to let go, is that stored fat and those stored carbs and that wasted energy. It's just wasted energy. So choose a carb that's good for you, like a veggie, a fruit, proper portions. And then you can get clean proteins, your fishes, chickens, okay? Clean protein. Red meat, you can get lean red meat. I wouldn't eat too much red meat, okay? There's a lot of iffy situations with the red meat. I use it in moderation. I try and stay clean. I eat a lot of tuna and brown rice. I eat a lot of chicken and brown rice. I jazz it up with like some crushed red pepper, maybe dice up a pickle or something or whatever, just something to kick it up a little bit, little hot peppers on there or whatever. But I try and remain clean. I eat clean throughout the day, and that's helping me big time. So these clean proteins and not banishing carbs totally releases it's known to increase tryptophan. It's a non-essential amino acid which helps the body, all right? And that also increases serotonin levels. So you're going to feel good, all right? So just that first step, that number one thing, don't banish carbs, choose a healthy carb, and choose the right portions. Get with a coach, myself or my wife, get with somebody that knows nutrition, or do the research yourself, whatever you got to do, but the proper portions are what really matter here, all right? So it's going to raise the serotonin levels. So the tryptophan, it increases tryptophan, the amino acid, which is known to increase serotonin levels, which is known to increase mood, which is known to minimize depression effects. So isn't that great? Just from making that number one change, you're getting all those benefits from that one change. And there's 7 more. All right? So number 2, more omega-3 fatty acids. Good fatty acids, fish, flax seeds, walnuts. Eat 2 to 3 servings a week. You get avocados, almonds, cashews. Those also help to fight depression. Number 3, eat a balanced breakfast. All right? Get your fiber, your protein, good fats. Again, avocado, almonds, cashews, whole grain carbs. Have some whole grain carbs in the morning, because you're going to burn them off at night anyway. Hi, honey. I love you. So have your grains in the morning. Have your oatmeal or a whole grain wheat, a whole grain piece of toast, some cottage cheese on it or something. Try and eat clean. Because the cleaner you eat, the easier it is for your body to produce the energy to burn the fat that's already on your body. So you go into a small caloric deficit first, and get your diet plan together. Put yourself into a 200 calorie caloric deficit to start out with, even 100. Just go slow, go easy, and then increase the caloric deficit down to where you want to be. Like I said, there's a mathematical equation to do all this. So Where you're supposed to be, you can figure that out. Where you should start out at, you can figure that out too mathematically. There's an equation to do it all. My baby girl, my wife's pretty good at all that. So number 3, oh no, I already did number 3. That was the breakfast. Number 4, keep moving. Keep yourself moving. I've been stressing this from the very beginning. All right? I know elderly people that have more energy than me. And I used to say, how are you running around like this? What are you superhuman? You know, an 80-year-old woman running laps around me. No, I've just been healthy my whole life. I've eaten right and I've exercised my whole life. I'm not saying everybody's going to be affected the same. Obviously not. We're all different. That's why we're human beings. But at the same time, it's saying something that a majority of society that has eaten healthy and has exercised or kept moving, kept mobile their whole life, not sat on the couch or laid in bed, are healthier and have more longevity in the later years than an individual that doesn't take care of themselves. It's a proven fact. I mean, everybody knows it. It's commonplace in this world. You take care of yourself, your body's going to take care of you. Okay? So keep moving. That fights depression alone. Just staying moving. Okay? Just getting up, getting your butt up, doing something. I know it sucks. I know it sucks. Doesn't suck for me as much as it sucks for a lot of people. Because I am working. I'm getting out of the house. There's a lot of people stuck home. And then it's like this outside. What are you going to do? You're locked in the house with everybody that lives in your house. You know, if you got a full house like I do. And it can get very stressful. But try and keep moving. Do something. You know? Keep your body in motion. That also will fight depression. And depression's going to feed obesity anyway. Like, if you're depressed, you're going to overeat. You're going to lay there. You're going to do nothing. So depression's going to feed obesity. And vice versa. Depression feeds obesity. Obesity feeds depression. So the more depression you get, the lazier you get, the more crap you're going to eat to try and make yourself feel better, the more obese you get. And then the more obese you get, the more depressed you get. Because you're becoming more obese. Makes sense, doesn't it, people? So, that's number 4. Number 5, I'm not crazy about this one, but I guess it does work. It's a Mediterranean diet. A lot of people are doing that. Not crazy about it, because I like my meats. I like my proteins from my meats, but to each his own, you know what I mean? It does work for people. Like I said, everybody's different. So the Mediterranean diet could be a way to do this. Number 6, more vitamin D. You're supposed to get a certain amount of vitamin D every day. I think it's 600 IU. No, you're supposed to get more than that, but you're supposed to get 600 IU from food, if you can. All right, and then whatever. I forget the exact amount you're supposed to have per day. I don't know. Does my wife know? Honey, are you aware of that if you're still watching? I don't know. But anyway, try and get 600 IU from foods if you possibly can, because those are your natural vitamin Ds. What is the question? You're not paying attention. You're the team administrator. You're supposed to be paying attention here. I'm going to get myself in trouble. I better stop. The question was, how many IUs of vitamin D should the human body ingest every day? Total. Generic. Generic population. Without calculating weight and age and everything else. You get back to me. I'll look at the screen and look for your answer. I gotta keep it moving. The kids. Yeah. I understand. Okay. I thought you might have known that offhand. because we're all on vitamin D supplements in this house. Every single one of us is taking vitamin D. I just got my last checkup before all this COVID stuff went down. Well, before it got real serious. And he told me I had a vitamin D deficiency and put me on vitamin D supplements, high cholesterol, blah, 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 blah. So that freaked me out. I know it's not crazy serious, but it can get serious if you let it go. So, 400 to 800 IU. Thanks, honey. I appreciate it. I know you're busy. 400 to 800 IU per day. So, depending, there's an age, there's a weight, height, how much you do during the course of a day. All these equations go in hand, but generically 400 to 800 IU per day on the vitamin D. Try to get 600 a day from food, which would cover you, and that would be great. I can't. It's next to impossible, unless you were home all day. If you're home all day, I could see you being able to chef stuff up all day if you were just home by yourself. But anybody that's home all day with kids knows you're not in the kitchen all day, If you are, you got some really well-behaved kids or some electronically addicted children. All right. So vitamin D is going to increase your serotonin levels again. There comes that serotonin again, right? So the vitamin D is also going to increase your serotonin levels. All right? So you got two decisions on there to make. All these put together is going to work wonders on the mood, the way you feel. And then that's a start. That's a start, okay? It's a start in the right direction. So, number 7, selenium-rich foods, seafood, nuts, lean meats, beans. And number 8, do not overdo caffeine. Okay, because caffeine's a drug. Caffeine is going to rev you up. It's not natural for your body. All right? Not to mention a lot of people put cream and sugar in their coffee, which is bad anyway. I now drink my coffee with just almond milk. I've made the switch. I love it. I think it tastes great. I used to crack jokes about people that drink almond milk. Like, where's the teat on an almond? You know what I mean? You can't milk an almond, Greg. But I love it. I enjoy it. I tried it. I thought it was going to make me gag and I was going to hate it. But I loved it. And then I started making my shakes with it. And if anybody's using the Shakeology stuff with us, mix it with almond milk. It's great. It's great. I haven't tried anything else besides regular milk and almond milk. I tried water. I didn't enjoy the water at all. I got to have some kind of milk to it. Give it that little bit of edge. So the almond milk's good. So don't overdo the caffeine. I minimize I was drinking world's best dad ever mug in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, getting ready for work. And then I would make my Yeti to go to work. And what the hell was in that? Like 6 or 8 cups in that damn Yeti. So that's 10 cups of coffee before noontime every day. You wonder why you get heartburn and shit. So I'm down to just that one world's best dad cup in the morning when I'm getting ready for work with almond milk, and that's it. And then I take a shake with me on the ride to work. And I've never felt better. I got more energy than I know what to do with. I'm running circles around the kids at work, and I'm 43 years old. And I love it. I love it. I don't rub it in. That's not the kind of guy I am, but it's nice to be able to keep up and surpass some of these younger guys, shoveling or whatever, blowing their doors off. I feel great. I'm healthy again, and it feels great. And I want to get somebody else out there on this freight train, man, because it's moving. It's moving, and it's a good feeling. At 43 years old, I feel like I'm in my 20s again. There's really not much better than that, because I got young kids, I got a beautiful wife, I got a house to take care of, work, I got to I make payments just like everybody else, but I'm able to do it all now without that groggy I don't want to do this shit all day attitude. No, man, I'm gung-ho. Rip, roaring, ready to go every day. Yeah, I have my off days just like anybody else. Of course I do. I'm not a friggin' Superman. But yeah, I feel great. And I want to share this with the world. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm on here right now. Is to just share this. Because it works. If there's anybody looking to get into fitness, if there's anybody looking to maintain what they have, if there's anybody looking to increase their ability to lift more weight, if there's anybody that just wants to do bodybuilding, get straight ready for a competition. Me, I use it just to stay mobile and pliable for work. I don't go out of my way to look real great, you know what I mean? But shredding the fat off, I'm amazed. I haven't seen my abs since high school, and even then it was a stretch to see them. So, and I'm seeing my abs at 43 years old. I'm not quite ready to show them yet, but maybe this summer at the pool or something, we'll get a six-pack shot from Johnny Mac, hopefully. I'm hoping, because it would really make me proud that I did that, because I stuck with something and I got it done, and it's doing this that makes me do what I do. Coming on here and holding myself accountable, telling you guys I'm doing it, telling you guys it works, because I'm not going to tell you that it works if it doesn't work. Why would I? I'm not benefiting from anything. You guys aren't benefiting if I'm lying to you, okay? I just want to make people healthier, because people are getting so unhealthy, and they're getting so complacent with where they are in this world, and they're getting so used to the world changing for the worse. I don't like it. I don't like the inactiveness in the younger generations. I don't like the shut-in type world this is. I know it's necessary now. Trust me, I understand that with the social distancing and stuff and all this, the COVID. But when it's not COVID season, I'd like to see everybody out doing stuff, enjoying their life, and being healthy enough to do so. Staying healthy, eating right, and exercising is more of a benefit to yourself and your loved ones than you can even imagine. You can't even put it into words how it's going to benefit you down the road. If you stay healthy and active through your middle-aged years, even if you're like me and you start getting serious middle age, it's going to benefit you no matter what down the road, because you're going to be healthy. Your mind and your body is going to be in the right place to survive certain obstacles. You're going to be able to grind through it. Like my coach says, get to grinding, put in the work, and that's what it takes. All right, so I'm going to move on from that, because I want to touch on something that came up quite a bit in the group this week. And that is getting and staying motivated. All right. Yeah. Getting and staying motivated. I hate the word motivated. I hate the word motivation. I don't use it. I try not to use it. Sometimes I just use it second nature, not thinking. It's kind of like the saying, it is what it is. I hate that saying, it is what it is, but I do use it just second nature. It just comes out in conversation, but I hate it. So if you hear me use it, remind me that I hate it, because I hate it that much that I want to hear that I hate it. Because nothing is what it is. You can change anything. If you put your heart and soul and hard work into it, you can change anything. And that's a fact. So I'm going to go ahead and replace that word motivated with disciplined. Getting and staying disciplined. Why do I use discipline? Because what is discipline? Discipline is an action. Discipline is something you have to do. You're disciplined to do it, okay? You're programmed. It's second nature. Like I talked about earlier, getting up in the routine that you have built through your life. Now you're however old and you have kids and a home, and the routine changes little by little throughout your life to adjust to your lifestyle, but it remains constant. and you know that routine's second nature. So why not get that mindset with fitness and dieting? Even if you don't want to do fitness, you don't have to do fitness. Dieting is 99.9% of the hard work in fitness is dieting, okay? Lifting is one thing. If you eat properly, your body will change for the better no matter what, as long as you eat properly, because your body's going to burn the fuel. It's not going to have waste. All right? So discipline. The way I stay disciplined is I do this. Like I said, I hold myself accountable. That's why my wife and I started the accountability group, to hold ourselves accountable. And others that want to join and get serious about it, hold themselves accountable by posting to us and talking to us and letting everybody know that they're doing this. It makes you more prone to do it. If you tell somebody you're going to do it, you're more apt to do it. So motivation, think of a horse-drawn carriage with the conductor, or whatever the hell you call him up there, with the carrot on the stick in front of the horse, leading the horse along. All right? Well, what happens when that horse gets that carrot? There's no more motivation. The motivation's gone. He got the carrot. The whole time he was just chasing the carrot. He didn't care where the carriage was taking the person that was in it. He just wanted the carrot. So that's why I don't like motivation, because if there's nothing to work towards there is self-benefits from all this. Obviously, your health, huge. But you can understand what I'm trying to say. If there's no reward, like immediate reward, people hate it. People are afraid of it. They don't want to try it. That's a shame. It's a shame. You know, it's like me not wanting to try almond milk. It's a shame because I love it. But staying disciplined. You stay disciplined, you're going to remain on a path. When you stay on that path and your nutrition's right, and you're exercising or just staying moving, the discipline's going to come, because it's going to become second nature. If you continue to hold yourself accountable, whether it's with my group or with your friends or your family, tell somebody you're doing it, so you're more prone to do it. And once you get to doing it and you keep telling people you're doing it, 3 weeks later, if you stay disciplined and diligent in your tasks and you're on point with your diet and you're exercising, 3 weeks later, I guarantee you results. I had results after the first week. I lost 7 pounds in the first week, and I've lost 30 in under 4 weeks. So it's doable, people. It takes hard work, but it is doable. And I'm doing it firsthand. I'm right in the middle of all this with you guys. I'm doing this with you guys to prove that it works. All right? So here I am. James, what's up, kid? I see Michelle Nelson. How are you? I'm about to jump off, but yeah, stay disciplined. Don't try and stay motivated. All right? So it's hard to explain other than what I've already explained. But people ask me all the time, you're a fitness motivator, you're a fitness motivator. Yeah, I'm dedicated to fitness. I'm classified as a fitness motivator. But at the same time, I hate the word. Kind of contradictory, right? But yeah, people ask me all the time, how do I get motivated, or how do I stay motivated? You don't. You work on your discipline. You know? Military personnel, disciplined in their actions, in their tasks. They know what they have to do. You get disciplined and you get serious, I guarantee results. Guarantee it. And my word is bond. I can guarantee results. So I'm gonna go get my kids to bed, y'all. I appreciate everybody coming on. You know, questions, comments, ideas, likes, dislikes. Hit me up. You know, DM me, inbox me. Let me know what's up. Anybody looking to join the team and get started on a fitness journey, Team Mackenzie in the group section in Facebook here. So join up, get moving. I'll help you along the way. We get our teams back through whatever. Nobody stands alone in our group, and it's all private. We don't let anything out on the main line. Everything stays within the group, unless somebody wants it out there and they get permission from the administrators. So everybody's protected. Their privacy's protected by us, the administrators. So if you're interested in joining up, we have a good time. We have giveaways and stuff, towards the end of challenge groups and stuff. We're trying to do this. We're trying to have fun, and get healthy at the same time, with people we love and people who enjoy the same stuff. Let's change the world one person at a time. Start with ourselves. Nothing's impossible. The word itself says I'm possible. The team motto. Get it in your head, because it's true. I love everybody very much. All right? Be good. Get strict with yourself. Get disciplined. All right? Join Team Mackenzie. Get moving. I love yous. Have a good night.